welcome to Mr. Wickers Getting to Know You YouTuber Tag. And Dean, bro, man, this is fantastic. The questions don't bother me at all. They're just questions, so I will answer them all that you have there. And I will start off with the first question. And you wanted to know, would I rather know the date of my death or the cause of my death? And I'm going to have to say the cause of my death, because if I had to know the date of my death, then I would always be paranoid on when the day is coming. The time would just go by so quick. And, yeah, I don't think that'd be very cool at all. The second question is, would you rather bleed out or be set on fire? Well, if any of those circumstances ever happen to come to me, I think I'd rather bleed out than be set on fire. Burning, you feel yourself burning, you feel the fire itself, you can smell yourself burning, and I don't think that would be very fun at all. Not either would be bleeding out, but at least with bleeding out, you get numb, and then you stop feeling the pain, and by that time you're probably dead. So, question 3. If someone you loved committed a gruesome murder, would you help them cover it up? Oh, hell yeah. Somebody I loved had murdered someone gruesomely. I'm finding something to do with either burying, finding some acid barrels or something, just dumping them into some acid. I would definitely get rid of the bodies. Help them immensely. Question 4 is, would you rather be eaten alive by wolves or eat another human alive? I believe it was. And I would say, bring on the human, man. Question 5. If you were a necrophiliac, which celebrity would you want to dig up? Well, I'd have to say Carrie Fisher, I guess. A little Princess Leia. Question 6. If there was a zombie apocalypse, which of your friends would die first? And that is a really hard question, man. I really wouldn't know. We all have our equal amounts about us on the special things we do, so that's a really tough question, and I do apologize. I cannot quite give you a proper answer for that one. Question 7. Do I think death by drowning or death by electrocution would be more painful? And I would have to say drowning. Not only is it physically painful, but it must be mentally painful too, and anguishing, because you're drowning, you're dying. If you ever had breathed in water or whatever, like I had once, and I was choking on water, I had this pain in my head after. So, I don't know if you guys ever got that before, but I had that happen. Probably because there was no air getting to my head. Either way, question 8. If I met a vampire, would I let him give me eternal life, or would I stake him? Well, the thing is here, I would definitely be getting myself some eternal life. I would not stake him. That would just be cruel, Why kill somebody just because they're different? I'd rather join him and see what the world has to come in the future. Question 9. What is the meanest thing I've ever hoped could happen to someone? And I have a really crazy imagination, guys. And I would really love to say what I would love to happen to some people. But I don't want to put that up on YouTube. I don't want people to see that and just think I'm nuts. And either way, I'm going to have to leave that one out, guys, because I can get pretty sadistic and dark. Either way, question 10. Have you ever had a dream about dying? Yes, I have, and it was a really weird one, guys. In this dream, and you know how dreams work out, it's never anywhere that you've ever been before most of the time. It's always somewhere new or whatnot. And apparently I own this really nice big house, and I stepped out of the house door to go down the driveway or whatever, and the second I opened the front door to step out and I like kind of turned around to leave, I got smacked by a train. And the worst thing is that I didn't quite wake up at first. Being a stupid dream, I was kind of attached a bit to the front of the train, but I kind of like, it was weird, guys. What woke me up was because my body was on part of the train and the tunnel was coming up. I was about to get smacked into the wall from the train. I know I should have died from impact of the train because how fast it was going, but it was a dream. And either way, I woke up on right before the squish between the train and the tunnel wall. That was a really weird dream. I only had a dream like that once. I had dreams where I fell off buildings and stuff before, guys, but the weird thing is, in those dreams, I land on the ground, and it's kind of like, you ever see The Matrix where he lands on the ground and he kind of pops back up? That's what it is like for me in those type of dreams, which is really weird. Now, the next question is, if I were to kill someone, how would I get rid of the body? Well, I'm going to have to agree with you, Dean. I would chop them up into chum and feed them to sharks, or find a way to get some acid and just melt their bodies to nothing. Question 12. If I came back as a ghost, whose life would you make a living hell? And like you, Dean, there's an ex-boss that I have worked for. He is still working, this man, and I cannot stand this guy, and I would haunt him until he decides to either like commit suicide or go into the nut house, and even still I would just haunt this man forever. He was just a super ass to me and to everyone I knew and to every worker still right now. And I would love to say where it is, but I don't want to get in trouble via YouTube and stuff. I don't know how that stuff works, so I'm not going to say no names of places. Now, question 13. Would you rather your arm hacked off or leg? I'm going to have to say leg. I don't care if it's both legs or just one leg. I need my hands, guys. I love playing games. I use my phone all the time. I like to write. There's so much things I like to do, and I cannot do them with my feet. I'm sure if I practice enough, I could write with my feet and stuff like a monkey or whatnot, but yeah, I'd rather my legs. At least I'd have a good excuse not to get up and do things. People won't bug me as much. Alright, question 14. If I was asked to do a film, like a new horror movie, what would be my top thing? And I'm going to have to say an anthology film, guys. You can have a mixture of everything, but my anthology film that I would love to see or have or make or whatever would be basically following a young priest and his very first day at doing a confessional. And when he goes into the confessional booth, he ends up hearing different stories from different people, and that is the stories in the anthology film, and they end up getting crazy and whatnot. And by the end of the film, something bad happens to the priest, you know? That's kind of how I would love to see or have my anthology movie. Question 15. If there's a hell, do you think you'll go there? I really hope not. I know I'm not a saint, and I really try not to really be a saint because I'm not a goody two-shoes type deal. But I really do not cause trouble either. I kind of stay away from making trouble the best I can, I guess, and I try to be good the best I can. But yeah, I really hope not. Question 16. If you were trapped on an island, would you rather resort to cannibalism or starve? Well, all I can say is someone is being dinner for me that night, and every other night until there's nobody left. But usually, if I'm stuck on an island, I would probably be fishing, so I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I'd rather look for fish and crabs and stuff like that than resort to cannibalism right away, and depending on the island, there might even be fruit. So, you know, fruit from the trees or bushes or something. But, yeah. And question 17, the final question, guys. If I can ask the devil one question, what would it be? And this would be the question. So, which rock band really sold their souls? And I'd love to hear that conversation start off. So, that's going to be it for this tag video, guys. If you have not heard of Mr. Wicker before, I will leave a link up to his channel in the description below. You guys go check him out if you haven't. Click that sub button, click a few likes, watch his stuff. He is an awesome, awesome guy. Great collections, smart ideas for tags. He has awesome content. Just check this man out and show him some love, guys. And Dean, man, this was awesome. I really had fun doing these. If you have any more tags in your head to do, man, just throw them out there and I'll be more than willing to do them. And whoever is watching this video right now, you are tagged. Unless you really don't want to do it, don't worry about it. No worries, anyone. But I don't know really who to tag, throw the tag for in this one. So I'm just going to say anybody who is watching and willing to do this tag, guys, try it out. Do it. It's fun. It gets you to just think a little bit outside the box. And it's only for fun. You know, it's not based on your life or nothing. It's just fun. So, with that, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for your time. You all take care. Ciao.